Hello and welcome back, Taurus. This is your weekly reading for the week of the 8th to the 14th of October. Taurus, sun, moon, or rising sign, depending what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your messages for this week. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember, these are general readings. If you'd like a reading for your own personal situation, then you can contact me via the links below. So Taurus, I do want to say overall, I feel like you're dealing with a lot of something that has to do with waiting on something. I feel like there's a very strong energy of waiting for something that you've already invested some time and energy into, and you're waiting on the fruits of your labor, essentially. You're waiting for something to come into fruition. You're waiting for something to manifest. And I want to say, Taurus, I'm feeling some of your energy coming through the Queen of Coins here. I feel quite possibly this waiting could have to do with a work situation. You've invested some time into your job, into your career, quite possibly, and you're waiting for some kind of result to happen, waiting on something to increase. I want to say that I feel like there's some possible increase that you're waiting for, or some kind of circumstance that you're waiting for, some kind of situation to change, Taurus. I feel that there's a lot of feminine energy coming through for this week, and I feel that in general, the time, the resources that you've used investing into this possible project, if this is dealing with a project, or if this is dealing with work, or if this is dealing with a relationship, with a person, with some kind of situation. I feel right now you're in this kind of energy that you're waiting to receive something. You're in a position of receiving, a position of receptivity. And you're kind of observing things as they happen right now. I also feel that this week overall is going to be a very contemplative week, a very introspective week. I feel like that you're going to feel more intuitive in general. I feel like you're at this point of your life this week that inaction is going to be the highlight. I feel like right now you're in this position that you've done what you need to do, and you know that there's nothing else that can be done. And so you're waiting to see what's going to happen. And I feel that you're taking a little bit of time out this week to possibly explore some other aspects of life. Taurus, I'm almost feeling like you're spending a little bit more time in meditation, in contemplation. I feel quite possibly there have been questions that you have asked that go a little bit deeper, with quite possibly having something to do with the current path that you're on, with the things that you're currently doing, exactly what it is that you're waiting for. Because I feel right now you've invested time, you've invested resources, possibly invested money into something or someone. And overall, I'm feeling like the general energy is that now you've stepped away from the situation. You've removed yourself from active involvement with this person or with this situation. Active in the sense that you're not pushing anything to make something happen. You're not pushing any people to be involved with you. You're not pushing any kind of situation. You're not involving yourself actively in any kind of situation. I feel like essentially you have your hands off at this point. I feel like you've done the work and you're just basically at this point like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait to see what happens. This is the kind of energy that I'm feeling for you for this week, Taurus. Like now is your week that you can take a step back and you can use that time to do some self-exploration possibly. And I want to say, Taurus, I almost feel like this is a week that you may be confronting quite possibly some of your deeper or darker aspects of yourself. I'm almost feeling like this personal exploration of quite possibly confronting your shadow side. Maybe you're doing a little bit of work on yourself, maybe a little bit of self-improvement or self-development, because I am seeing a move towards some kind of darker energy, and darker energy, not necessarily negative, but I feel like quite possibly you may be exploring some kind of dimension or some kind of aspects of the material side of your life. And I feel like you may be searching for something a little bit deeper this week, Taurus. I feel like right now there's been a lot of emphasis on material goods, material assets, money in general, work in general. And I feel like generally this is your energy, Taurus, your energy of seeking material pleasures, seeking things on the external world or in the external world that are going to provide some kind of happiness, some kind of satisfaction. And I feel overall, Taurus, that this week is going to be much more introspective, and I feel you're going to be exploring different aspects of yourself, quite possibly asking questions in general about your material existence, because I feel that there is going to be some kind of exploration, self-exploration, introspection, quite possibly contemplating the material aspect of life in general. And I feel quite possibly that what you've invested time, energy, resources into is just simply going to be a waiting period in general right now. There's going to be a lot of downtime, a lot of waiting time, because right now this is going to be a rather inactive point of your life. There's going to be little action. There's going to be an increase of inaction. And it's going to be a period of waiting and seeing what happens. And during this period that you're waiting for something to happen, I feel like it's going to permit you or allow you to explore some deeper aspects of your life and not necessarily only the material aspect. Because I am getting a very strong sense of materialism here, material aspect of life, something that has to do simply with the physical plane. And there's a lot of female energy coming through this week. So I do want to say that it's going to be an energy that's going to be very receptive. And this receptivity is going to permit you or allow you to be a little bit more introspective, go within a little bit more, and start to explore some other dimensions of human existence. Okay, let's see our overall message. Okay, so our card of self-study goes beautifully with the cards for this week. And as I said, Taurus, I feel like overall there is going to be this exploration of some kind of deeper aspects of your existence in general, asking the questions, is it only material? Is there something more than just the material aspects of my life? And so our card of self-study is exactly that. This is going to be a time of reflection, a time of observation. and a time of deep meditation, quite possibly exploring some other aspects, quite possibly confronting or exploring that darker side of yourself, and essentially making a commitment to yourself to learn and to gain insights from or through the experiences that you've had. This is going to be a time of personal exploration and essentially a time of waiting to see what happens, a time of personal development, self-exploration, a time of deep contemplation, deep meditation, and really getting to know the other aspects of human existence, deeper than just what is shown on a material level. So that is your overall message for this week, Taurus. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings, and have a good week.